Welcome to Access a Trader, the #1 community for those who are committed to taking control of their trading in order to achieve success, profitability, and longevity. Thank you for joining us. Here's Dan Shapiro to help you find your edge, master your process, and own your future.
Hey guys, good evening everybody. Welcome to another edition of the AccessATrade.com nightly update show. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody had a great weekend. If you are an avid viewer and you like our content and you like what we're doing, we're trying to help you get in the right direction, get in the right frame of mind. All I ask is click a like, share, subscribe, and support the channel. So over the weekend, we discussed this in the webinar. Over the weekend, there were two scenarios coming into Monday. Okay. Everybody knows we have this dangling April 2nd matzo ball hanging over our head of tariffs. They go into full effect. And the question was over the weekend, can they do one of those 11th hour kick saves? And the market is saved, the economies are saved, tariffs are saved, everybody's happy. And if the answer to that question was, well, they can, well, yeah, the market would have this really big gap up, everything would have been great. If there was no news, well, we kind of got what we got this morning, pretty big, disgusting decline, which pretty much destroyed my whole watch list. Everything was down 3 to 5% this morning. I was like, oh God, this is absolutely disgusting. To the Bulls' credit, they fought back. They absolutely fought back. But I will tell you this much. If you traded today, right? If you traded today, you kind of know today was like the equivalent of going to prom with your sister. Right? As much as the Bulls did a pretty good job and they rallied off the bottom, and you'll turn around and you'll like, there's hammers everywhere, right? You can see there's a hammer on the Qs, and there's a hammer on NVIDIA, and there's a hammer on PLTR, and there's a hammer on this, and there's a hammer on that. And that's usually a good thing, right? It's usually a good thing. The problem is, well, the hammers didn't come off of any major levels, right? And as much as the market started grinding and grinding and grinding higher, if you traded today, you kind of knew. We had like 2 or 3 separate rejections today on Tesla into supply. There was rejections on NVIDIA into supply. So it wasn't like one of those, throw the baby out with the bathwater, capitulation, get me out of everything. We started changing at 10 o'clock. Nah, it was very methodical. It was very melt up. It was very dry. NVIDIA, till like 2:30, 3 o'clock, didn't have a pulse. Tesla had a little bit of a buying, but this thing gave a really good opening range low move. So it was felt very, very forced, very unenthusiastic, right? Unenthusiastic is the best way you say it. But on the surface, and again, this is what we talk about trading. On the surface, we did have a good close, right? And I talked about, well, I didn't talk about it yet, but I wrote on the nightly email that here's my begrudgingly long list for tomorrow, right? Is it possible we have a day 2 run up ahead of these tariff, right? Tariff, go ahead, not go ahead on April 2nd. Yeah, it's possible. I'm definitely watching some names over today's channel tomorrow, but I really don't want to, right? Like I really, really don't want to. And if you've been trading for a long time, you kind of get it. It's like, like good pizza, right? If you're in in Connecticut, New Jersey, New York area, this is some really, really good pizza, right? You're not going to go out of your way and order Domino's. Nothing wrong with Domino's, but like if you really know what good pizza is, you're not going to go out of your way and order Domino's. You'll eat it if it's in front of you, but you're not going to love it, right? And that's what going into tomorrow's session is. Yes, we got hammers everywhere. It looks like on the surface we could rally. I have definitely enough pivots for tomorrow that we can take advantage of a day 2 rally Do I want to do it? I really don't, but I will, right? I will. Smaller size, fraction size. Because again, what we saw today, every single time there was a rally prior to 2:30, stocks were just getting rejected off 60-minute supply and coming right back in very, very aggressively, right? It would take them all afternoon to go up and go down like $3, just like nothing. The big story today was kind of cool. It was this NMAX. NMAX was an IPO. And for, I promise you, this is not an ad for Viagra, but it looks like it, right? It looks like there's this one big ass green candle. This was an IPO. This was an IPO. It came public. It came public around $14, and this damn thing went to $100, right? So for one day, it's like the bull sentiment chasing everything from 2020, 2023 is back, right? It's back. Let's talk about reality, right? Let's talk about reality. Okay, so I think what's going to happen in the next 24 hours, let's just say best case scenario, right? Best case scenario, tomorrow, we reclaim some channels today, and we have another upside day. Okay, I'll play along, right? I'll play along. But I think what you have to expect for the next 24 to 48 hours is a lot of volatility, man. You're going to have a lot of headlines between now and April 2nd. I think Wall Street is looking for a definitive closure, right? We want to be on a definitive closure for these tariffs. And again, I get it. Anything could happen after April 2nd. They could omit things. They could change things around. They could extend more things. They could cut the tariff. But we need to at least get out of the April 2nd date, right? Once we get out of that, I think the volatility is going to start slowing down. We're going to start getting tone deaf to the word tariff. But going into tomorrow, yes, I will be begrudgingly, right? Begrudgingly looking for upside channels based on today's close. The problem is, back to the downside, we could easily gap up tomorrow and just go red in the day and just keep on drifting and drifting and drifting. The problem with that is we're so far off today's bottom that there's no safety net if you look at the shorting into weakness tomorrow. So we're kind of in this really stale type of area going into tomorrow's session. But on the surface, I mean, look, on the surface, Apple was great today, right? Apple was really, really good today. Really strong move today, right? Apple was very, very strong. You had, Tesla going from down 20, to closing down 4, right? Still down today, but hey, right? NVIDIA, in my opinion, NVIDIA looks like crap, right? But then again, I think everything looks like crap. And really, everything is crap. They were pounding this thing today, and not a good way. They were pounding this thing, short-term expiration, end of February, end of February, April, 100 puts. We saw some 95s. We saw some 90s come in. We saw some pretty aggressive bets on Tesla, the 240s, the 230s. We saw some 220s. So look, I want to get through tomorrow. Okay, I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to go crazy for tomorrow. I want the next couple of days to kind of go away. I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow I kind of did today. Just scalped, right? I got long Apple. I scalped it to the upside. I shorted some Tesla into supply, scalped it to the downside. I'm not looking to reinvent the wheel here. Other names I'll watch for tomorrow over today's channels. Sure, why not? Like I said a couple minutes ago, why not? I'll play along, right? When in Rome. But always remember, guys, and this is a very, very important understanding. Understand where we are in the generality, right? We're way below. We spent 7 weeks below the 50-day moving average. We spent 2 weeks below the 200-day moving average. Any upside move is all it is an upside move. We can't start using the word bullish, okay, until we reclaim back the 200-day moving average. As of right now, we are 68 to 94, 26 points away on the Qs. Maybe something will change, right? Maybe something will change going into after the tariffs come and go. But again, it's very, very hard and very excited to get dressed up for prom, getting a new suit, right? Getting some cologne, and then realizing, wait a minute, my sister's my date? Unless that's your thing, right? I'm not judging. So that's it. That's it. Sorry to be not trying to be Debbie Downer for tomorrow, but you guys know where the value is, man. For all you guys have been trading for a long time, you know what it is, right? I can't sugarcoat this thing. Again, you could put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. Let's see if that pig can oink tomorrow. Guys, have a bright night. God bless. Again, remember, you don't need to trade every single day. You don't need to be in the markets every single interval. Again, always think long term. There's premium sessions, right? There's premium sessions. And this morning we gapped down like 250 points. All my short setups overnight got blown away. So again, life gives you lemons, you get lemonade and blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. Nobody whines. Nobody cares. Do better, right? Do better, be better. And that's all you can ask of yourself. Guys, God bless everybody. Let's see what the market gives us tomorrow. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. Who the hell knows? But we'll see, right? We'll see how it works out. Guys, God bless. I'll see you on the field tomorrow.